Hello, everybody. This is Sci-Fi Junk yet again on this lovely, wonderful Wednesday afternoon. And I just want to talk a little bit about the current state of Wetumka. As of March 4th, 2020. Now, as you guys, if you guys have been keeping track of, news in one form or another, then you'll know that we've had 3 council members leave for the city council, one being the mayor, and that left us in a very not so good position government wise. You'll also may or may not know that we've had 2 people get fired by the acting mayor or vice mayor, depending on how you want to look at it, or current mayor. Yeah, I'm still kind of not understanding how government works around here because, yeah, we're supposed to be in a town where everybody knows everybody, but yet they don't want to get to know everybody, because if they did, then they would actually know me, and they would actually know that I happen to be a guy that does YouTube. And anyway, that's a whole different story. But that left us in a position when the 2 council members left and the mayor left and stepped down as mayor. The story now is that he's supposed to be trying to move or some crap. Anyway, the system that deals with taking payments and making payments and spitting out the utility bills, because how it works here in Wetumka when it comes to utilities is the city is the one that everybody goes to for electric and water, which electric is still questionable because the fact that it brownouts every now and then. Yeah, I know it brownouts because the lights will literally dim for a good minute or so and then brighten back up. Which, if you know how electronics work in some areas, is never a good thing unless there's something that will pick up what goes down. Anyway, that system seems to still be flawed, or is not getting the right data or something, because, well, people are still having problems here with their bills. Now, gas, we're good to go. Gas, all we have to do is go to OG&E and deal with that. That's, of course, within city limits. Now, when you're outside city limits, I understand that Canadian Valley is the one responsible for electric. As for water, I am not quite sure. It may still be Wetumka, but I'm not sure how that works when it comes to water. But I do know for sure electric, because the secretary for the housing authority says, yeah, that's how it works, and a couple of other people here in Wetumka says that's how it works for electric when you're outside of city limits. So anyway, back to how I think the system's kind of flawed and everything. I still think it's kind of flawed, or there's still a problem within the system, because the fact that last month's bill. Now, if you guys have kept up with me, you'll know that my mother always paid the previous amount until the new mayor came in. Anyway, and then that's when bills went all sorts of wonky and all everything. But anyway, we fast forward to December of last year. We actually went to what was last year? No, actually, it was January of this year. We went to City Hall to deal with this problem with electric. And the city manager finally realized that we weren't lying, that we were telling truth. There was something wrong with the bill, and because she proceeded to say, "Ooh, that's not recorded. Ooh, that's not how they have it. Ooh, ooh." She's doing all this ooh, 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 ooh kind of thing. Now, mind you, I am not the only one having problems, and I personally don't have to worry about calling her up for problems anymore, because all the people here in Wetumka are doing that. So it kind of gets me off the hook of having to solve this problem. Matter of fact, my mother, which that's what the bill is under, is my mother, calls them up, and come to find out that they've added back the stuff or some of the stuff that's supposed to have been taken care of. So it's like, yeah, wonderful. You guys decided to put back some of the stuff that we've taken care of the month or two before. That's why I say it's kind of flawed, because it seems like either data's not put in right or something. For the simple fact that last month's previous amount and this month's previous amount don't even coincide with each other, because it was 114, and then you add $5 to it, being the fact that we didn't pay that amount, because that's how it works. It'd make it up to $119. Let me go ahead and see. So we go. No. Wait. 114, and then you add $5, makes it $119. But the interesting thing is that the previous amount was not $119; it was $117. And now she was also being told, oh, then by the way, we're going to add this other amount that you didn't pay, which happens to be the amount that we've taken care of and proved that we did pay in January. So it's kind of the either left-hand, right-hand situation or something here in Wetumka when it comes to utilities, because apparently it gets fixed and then it gets unfixed, and then you have to sit there and fight with it again. Matter of fact, there was a couple of one person in particular says that her bill was usually $80, and it goes down to $24 all of a sudden. Now, with that being said, it shows that, like I said before, either people are not putting data in right, or that the system itself is kind of flawed, because going from having one person say it goes from 80 to 24, and she has to go in there to fix it to make it go back to where it's supposed to be, so she doesn't end up owing the crap ton of freaking bill later on, kind of shows you there's a problem. So, with that being said, don't have too much fun, and never feel guilty for asking City Hall to fix their problem. Bye.